The federal government has now filed criminal charges against Senator Natasha. I mean, if this is not like a Nollywood movie, I don't know what to say. So this is an article from Sahara Reporters, and it says Nigerian government files criminal charges against Senator Natasha, cites allegations made in TV interview. The funniest thing is that the witnesses to this allegation in court are going to be Akpabio, Yahaya Bello, and Sandra Duru. Now, isn't this interesting? Because, I mean, she made sexual allegations against Akpabio. So why will Akpabio be like a witness? And Yahaya Bello, like of all people to be witnesses, Yahaya Bello. Now, don't get me wrong, I know what she said on TV. Like, I remember even in her homecoming, when she did the homecoming rally that she came through a helicopter, she also repeated those statements saying that Yahaya Bello and Akpabio were trying to kill her. But I personally, I think I remember making a video saying that I hope she has proofs of that, because to be honest, the only thing I see here is defamation, which is supposed to be a civil suit. You get criminal charges. Criminal. I don't even understand what type of lawyers they use. The thing is that when you're trying to explain Nigeria to people who are not in Nigeria, it seems that you're exaggerating. Almost in all my videos now, I always say that Nigeria is, the more you look, the less you see. Because tell me, how does criminal charges come into play here? It just doesn't make sense. And Sandra Duru as a witness. At this point, it all seems like a witch hunt, because first of all, they suspend her for 6 months, and it's just been like a sort of back and forth. Now, I believe she too has been extra, and if we look at the genesis of how all this came into play, it was because of the sitting arrangement, and now it has mutated into something else. I believe there are some things she could have done differently, but then at the end of the day, she doesn't deserve all the hunt that she's been getting. And whilst I criticized her for making public statements that Yahaya Bello and Akpabio are trying to kill her, because she shouldn't have, I remember saying it in my video that I hope she has proofs, but at the same time, I understand her putting the statement out there, so that in case if it is true and anything happens to her, Nigerians know who to hold responsible. So it's been a sort of back and forth, and I can't even believe that from mere sitting arrangement, everything has mutated into criminal charges. Why? And to make matters worse, the whistleblower that had an interview with Adeola, the last one, I think his name is Maziobina, he's been arrested, I think sometime yesterday, over waiting. Why doesn't I think there's something fundamentally wrong with the world, and it's scary, and I see people just wasting their time on social media, just doing rubbish on social media, whilst the government are taking away our freedom little by little, because there doesn't seem to be freedom of speech anymore in the US, in Nigeria. If you talk about against the government or against the presidency or whatever, something will happen to you. Okay, look at in America that they are deporting people that are immigrants that spoke against the government. You get, and it's happening all over the world. I feel like there are so many distractions that people are not even taking notice of all the things that are happening, because now it feels like the government are just abusing their power. Now, I don't even want to look into other countries. I'm focusing on Nigeria. You guys should let this woman breathe. And for Sandra Duru, again, let me go back to her. She's been proven on Adeola's show to be a liar. There have been 2 whistleblowers who said, no, she's manipulated Natasha's voice, she's done this, she's lying or whatever. And the fact that the Maziobina was arrested, why isn't the police to harass people? And these are some of the things VDM is trying to point out in some of his videos, and people are witch hunting him. People are calling him names, from the Mesichinwo thing into everything. People don't want to seem to open their eyes. Like, all this thing is bigger than Senator. Mind you, Senator Natasha is a senator. She's a politician in Nigeria. If all this witch hunting can be happening to her, imagine how many other people this can happen to. And the fact that people are not even talking about it, people are quiet about it, it's just alarming, because when the things start happening to you, I'm scared with the way the world is going right now, because nobody seems to have freedom of speech anymore. That's why many people say freedom of speech is guaranteed, but freedom after speech is not. What happens after freedom of speech is left to fate. What are the criminal things that Natasha has done now to warrant this petition, this criminal petition? We will all sit and we'll all keep watching. But I really want to hear from you. What do you think about all this thing that has been going on? What do you think about this drama? Do you think the federal government is right to actually file these criminal charges against Senator Natasha? Or do you think it's now turned into a witch hunt, and maybe there is indeed something that the government don't want us to know? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I really want to hear your opinion. And please like, share and subscribe. And like I always say, the more you share, the more you encourage me to do better. And see you in the next video. Bye.